How are you? I'm seeing one person. If you're watching this on replay, hope you're having a good day. I just realized I made a little mistake on one of the hashtags I was using. I'm going to fix that right now. Happy Tuesday. Wait a little bit, since this is always a last-minute decision. Hello, Annie. So I still don't have, hi Karen. I don't have the perfect answer for the next 2 weekends. I did mention that next Sunday's live, there is like something in my village. But then I found out that it might be Monday that there's celebration. And it's work day the next day. Well, work. Work is a big word. It's first day for day camp for one of my kids. And Fred's going back to work the next day. So I'm not entirely sure what will happen. We still need to talk to some of our friends. We want to do like family gathering and all of that. But everyone's going to be working the next day. So I still don't have any idea what I'll be doing for next Sunday. If not, I'll just do like a improvised live like I did when I was next to the water. Like chat for like a little while and then go back with my family, worst case scenario. So how's everyone doing? It is hot, very, very hot. It's 9 o'clock here and it's already 24 Celsius. It feels like 31. So that means 75 feels like 88. It is very, very warm. I'm going on a picnic right after this. My daughter's school has a picnic outdoors. So it is going to be a hot one. So it's water for me today. I had my coffee early. Now I'm drinking water. Not even tea. I think I'm just going to, when I come back home today, I'm just going to go get some either mint. I have so many choices of mint now. Or something to flavor the water. I'm not going to be drinking anything warm. I even have emails from the schools telling us like preferable lunches for the kids. Cold lunch, nothing warm. There's actually one of the school that told me to put like a towel with so that the kids can go wet it, put it around their necks. So it's going to be very, very warm this week. My youngest has the privilege of having like a park right in front of his school with water. So they'll be going there. Another of my kid also has access to that. So I know the teacher, if she can go, he'll go. But my daughter today has some sports outside. So the letter I received from school saying that they're going to do 20-minute exercise, 20-minute break, 20-minute exercise, 20-minute break to give out lots and lots and lots of water. So that's what I did. So usually picnics, I would bring like a splurge to the kids. Last picnic I went with Cedric, I brought him his favorite meal. I know, it's like not the best, but it's his favorite meal and I wanted it to be special. So I brought him a Happy Meal. And he was really, really excited. Now for Emilia, I made a beautiful salad. I think I showed the picture of that salad. I made something similar. Let me see if I can find it. So we're having cottage cheese. Where's the picture? I don't think I deleted it. It's very similar to the snack. I made a video about Healthy Snack 24. The lunch I'm bringing really looks like that. Where did I put it? There it is. Yeah. So I have like cottage cheese, corn, lettuce from the garden, avocados, peppers, tomato, and I make like a vinaigrette. And I have like little biscuits, dry biscuits. I don't know how you call it in English. And I mix everything, and it's a cold salad. Sadly, my avocado was not ready today, and I didn't put corn. So today it's gonna be beets, tomato, cucumbers, lettuce, and cottage cheese. But like, I have this meal very regularly because cottage cheese is protein, and then avocado is also protein. And when it's really warm, it's easier to digest colder foods. So I'm guessing this week it's going to be like a classic. So I thought out some chicken breasts. I could add cold chicken in there. You can add any grilled fish, meat that's cold. You can add that to that to add extra protein. Last day of school for us is Friday. Friday of this week. But mine they're not in high school. They're in, my daughter's is just a year before high school, fifth grade. She's finishing fifth grade. Cedric is in first grade. Philip is in it's weird how you call it. It's like a class that is preparing him to go to high school. And they're only doing basics. So he's not doing all of there's things that in the normal program that he won't see, but it's 3 years to prepare him to be back into normal school. So he should be in fourth grade this year. I haven't got their last report cards. I'm going to find out tomorrow where my son Philip goes next year, since his academic path is not the same as my daughter. He might be changing school again. It would be the third school in like 4 years, I think. And Cedric, I already know they're making him redo his first grade, which is okay because he has very severe language issues. So they're taking I knew at the beginning of the year that he would take 2 years to do his first grade. And I find that it's a good grace period for him because first grade is like very, very dense in knowledge. So he's doing, instead of restarting the first grade, they're just adapting the first year and dividing it into and adapting it to his knowledge and the way he progresses. So I will know more by the end of the week for the other two older children. So school is finished in 3.5 days. I am more than excited. I am super excited that the school is finished. My kids are tired. They are cranky. They are exhausted physically, exhausted mentally. They've given their all. They've been through ups and downs, challenges. And I feel that even though this was like probably the first year back to normality, no masks, no nothing. There were activities this year. They were able to leave the school. They were able to go to the zoo, have animals come to their school, pet days and all that. So it was like, I think it's like the first full year they were back to reality, normal reality for them. So they're way due for a vacation from all of that, although there is like rules and regulations with day camp. But I find that, the routine is going to be way different. And I am not harassing any of them to do any work other than reading. We're going to be reading different books, just like to keep those words always coming back. My daughter is very artistic, so she's going to be completing a lot of art over the summer. That means she has to do research. She goes on many different websites to find ideas, and then she listens to how-tos either in French or in English. So without knowing, she's practicing. And I have to say, I am very proud. She sees me reading often, and she now has a list of books she wants to read. So she's probably going to read over the summer. So at least that will, she's going to progress in reading all over the summer. I wish I could do this, but unfortunately this year we can't. I have to invest like a boatload of money in the mouth of my daughter. I also have to invest on my son, Philip. I'm going a natural path for his difficulties in school. And obviously I have to go private. So that also will be a big chunk. Thank God our insurance at least covers that. We're going to explore maybe for the rest of the year. I think she said at least 6 months. So June, July, Juillet, août, septembre, octobre. Yeah, for at least for the next 6 months, we're exploring a more natural path for him. I've tried conventional medicine. Some of it worked. Some of it is not working. So we're exploring different options for him. And I might also bring Cedric when that is done. So that's going to be another investment. So I wanted to go a week on vacation this year with the kids, to leave the house, leave the rules, and just live. I wanted that for the kids this year really, really desperately, really bad. I don't think we'll be able to do it. Unless the monetization of my YouTube channels actually provide that possibility, or anything else pops up that I'm not aware of. That's a line for me that's going to appear for us to actually go on a vacation. I think the kids would benefit from leaving the house at least 10 days. Like leaving our environment and exploring, learning, being in nature. Next year, it's like probably gonna be mandatory. I'm gonna ask my husband to calculate his vacation so that we can either rent a RV out exploring, or equip ourselves with camping gear, or rent a cottage, something like to leave the house. Automate everything here. Either leave right after the summer garden is planted, or right after the summer garden is planted, or just before school. But his vacation time is hard to take. Usually he has to take his vacation in July because there is construction shutdown here in Quebec. There is 2 full weeks that the construction sites close, 2 full weeks in July, or the last week of July and the first week of August, and it's mandatory. And if he would take his vacation out of those weeks, I'm not sure how that would go. So we have to plan ahead, or I don't know. We have to figure something out. But next year, I really, really want to go on vacation with my family. Mandatory reading at least 20 minutes a day. I can't wait for school to be over. I feel you. I know that it's going to be a different type of hectic because they're going to be home more in the morning and about at the same time during the night. It's It's going to be hot. It's going to be warm. There's going to be days that are going to be cranky. But I am overkill tired of pushing them every morning. Like, if there's something I want to work on and research on, I'm exhausted of organizing them so that they were not late. I was the age of my daughter. My mom wouldn't, like, my sister would come in my room, or my mom would wake me up, and I was up, dressed. My lunch was done. I was organizing myself, doing my breakfast, and I was leaving at 6:30 in the morning with my dad to go to school every day. No one had to organize me other than my sister when I was like younger, like about the age of Cedric, would organize me a little bit, but I was never really pushed. Like, come on, we're going to be late. Come on, we have to leave. Come on, come on, come on. But like my 3 kids, I have to remind them like on a microsecond, like, come on, like I woke you up early so that we don't have to grow through this. And that's what's exhausting me as a mother. Like, I have to push, when if they would just like learn to organize themselves the last 10 minutes, instead of pushing them, I could be sitting with them and maybe reading, or sometimes there's morning that it works. I'm outside with my coffee and I watch the kids play. They are able to, like, there's a lot of energy in the morning with the boys, especially. And when they are able to play outside for at least 10 minutes before the bus arrives, I feel like the excess energy that they have in the morning is out, or part of it is out. So then when they get into the bus, they're relaxed. They have if there is an overflow of energy, it's out. That's what, like, I was hoping for September of next year. I want for them to know that I know this sounds like mean, but I tell this at my daughter at least once a week. I will not be here forever. Hi, Dave. I will not, sadly, this is the reality. Like, I would love to live forever and live with them forever. But sadly, that is the reality that we're faced with. I will not be around forever. So they need to learn to organize themselves. And I keep telling them every day, why is it that I have to tell you that it's 6:30? Your bus is arriving in 5 minutes. We have to be outside now. And push. Like, they don't understand the concept, the urgency that the bus will be there. And we had a letter at the beginning of the year that if we're late a certain amount of days and we're not cooperating, I will lose the service of the bus. My daughter, her school is 8-10 minutes away. But if my boys miss their school, Cedric is a half an hour away without traffic, and there's a boatload of traffic in the morning. So he leaves here at 6:40 in the morning, and he's at school by 7:50, max 8:15 every morning. So driving Cedric to school would be inhumane for me. Like, I would be stuck in traffic. It would take me like an hour and a half to go. And if I lose the bus, it's not just for one day, it's for like the rest of the year. Or they're going to give me like a certain amount of days you don't have access to the bus. You either keep your son at home, or it's your responsibility to bring him to school. So it's a stress that I have. I don't want to lose the privilege of the bus because they are no longer in my town for school. They're like many towns further. And Philip is 21 minutes away from my house at the moment. The school that I've asked him to be transferred, I don't know if it's closer. Let me check. It's a little closer, like 5 minutes closer, but still, every morning um, it's that stress. And I'm pushing, 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 pushing. And I get angry. And then when the kids leave, I feel like crap. Like I've been a terrible mom. I've screamed at my kids. I've pushed my kids. And I go to bed some nights. I'm like, I was so hard on the kids. So my wish for September is that they learn how to organize themselves. I don't expect them to be perfect every single morning, but at least like half of the week, it would be nice. It's going to be something for sure. I wonder how I'm going to do that. You know, my projects. Yes, with 6 kids until school starts. Yeah, you're a Wonder Woman. Like, I have no idea how you managed to do that. You're 6 kids at home between the age of 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. Your eldest is 16 or 15. I lost track. How old is your eldest again? I think she's 15. Yeah, Army cadets. Or boot camp for kids. I might have to. I'm not an artist. Like I really, really, really love to have like an artistic side. You know, those Dollarama big um carton board. I would love like to draw lines, cute lines, stickers, make drawings, and like everyone has a routine for the morning and the time. So like you wake up at this time. Uh, Emilia knows how to read time. Digital. She used to know the arrows, but she hasn't practiced, so she's kind of rusty. Because I gave him like an old Timex watch so that they're back home for 5 when we eat. And in the summer, it's going to be 6 because we eat a little bit later. Because at 5, it's like boiling hot. At 6, at least the sun's going down. 6:30 might be ideal to eat. So like I have like an alarm on their watch so that they can come back home. Philip struggles to read the time. So this is something I probably will have to practice with him over the summer. Oh, we have many parks. Is there a park you could take them just to free play? I don't know how it is in Canada, but here in the States, we have parks with swings, playgrounds. Yeah, we do have access to that. At school, on the playgrounds. So all of the schools are adapted to the clienteles. So the school of Philip is adapted to younger kids. So the activities that he has there is not adapted to his group of age. But the school that I want him to go to is older kids, and the outdoors are adapted. There's like an ice rink. They can play hockey during the winter. They can play hockey during the summer. And then there's a soccer, like there's like many sports that can be done at that school. So it would be nice for him. Emilia's school is like older stuff because the school is like in the village, so it was like built a long time ago. But she's not that much of a sporty kid. She brings out like she brings out crafts sometimes with her in the schoolyards, and sometimes she decides to stay inside to learn different arts. This year she's learned how to make clothes in her free time. So right after lunch, she stayed inside and she learned how to make little sewing. Her teacher was teaching her sewing. So for her, it's not that bad. Cedric's back playground is amazing. It's like big. There's like many modules, and for special need kids, there's like that has like high intensity energy. They have like a playground just for them. There's a lot. It's like a parkour. It's really cool. Cedric loves it. So in our parks, in our area, I would say they're lacking at least for the group age of my son, Philip, 10-year-old. It would be fun to have a parkour. for our preteens, our teens. Um, Obviously, safety issues. The city doesn't want to like have consequences if a kid falls, but there's a way of doing parkour without getting hurt. Like a heavy dose of mulch, wood mulch. If the kid falls, it's going to be the same thing. If a kid falls in a playground, he's gonna bump back right up. But there's that. I would say that's the only thing that's lacking here, like a parkour for. Philip would love it, really love it. The buses are strict because they don't want to tolerate any bullshit. They have a job to do. If I'm late, the rest of the pickups are late. They're gonna arrive later at school. And our company of buses not only picks up for one school. So in the morning, they pick up one group of age, and then when that is done, they pick up a second group of age, and then when that is done, they pick up third group of age, and then their day is finished. And then when they at the end of the day, same thing, they pick up a group of people from a certain area. Our area is huge. Because we're in the farmlands, and they pick up certain kids and then they drop them off, and then they go get the second group of kids and they drop them off, and then they go pick a third group of kids and they drop them off. So if anyone is late, everyone's late. So that's why they're very strict. I was close. So 15, 14, 12, 10, 5. Sorry, 8 and 5. But 15 and 14 are going to work at the garage. Okay, that's good. That's nice. With dad. They're going to spend the summer with dad. I feel that, a lot of people say, oh my God, this is child slavery. You're a bad parent. I disagree. Because they're going to learn so many things that they would not learn at school. You never know. They never know. They can, I'm guessing it's your son and your eldest daughter that's going. So they could learn a passion for cars, for trucks, for something, and maybe a dream job later down the road, or figure out that that's not what they want to do and cross that off of their list of possible careers. Because it's okay to try something out when you're young and decide that this is not meant for you. You don't enjoy it. When I was in high school, we had so much pressure to go to college, to go to CJEC, to go to university. It was super important to have a lot of education and have like a career, like a lawyer, an engineer, a dentist. I'm looking for my words in English. A doctor, a nurse, any medical degree, anything in medical field, anything in dentist, like very high career. We were pushed that mindset. None of the mindsets of like mechanics. I forgot how those are called in English, like mechanics, hydraulics, electrician. All of those jobs were never talked about when I was in school because it was about high career and living the American dream. Big salary, the incomes. And I remember choosing something because the salary was high. And I find that our kids are being pushed in a similar way, but we're seeing a trend that there's a lot of teens that are not graduating. There's a lot of teens that doesn't complete even secondary 3 or 4 or 5 here in Quebec, and they're struggling. I'm seeing articles that grade 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are on antidepressants. Their anxiety is off the roof. And I'm trying to break the cycle. I'm trying really, 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 really bad, really hard to change that cycle. So I will, like, I had that conversation with my son Philip yesterday. I don't expect you to go to college. I don't expect you to go to CEGEP. I don't expect you to go to university unless you feel you want to go. If in your heart and in your soul, one morning you wake up and you say, I want to become a doctor, I'm going to encourage him. Obviously, it's going to cost a lot of money and we're going to have to figure something out. But I want him to make that decision. Good morning, Mardi. I want them from their heart, from their soul, from their gut, and every piece of their being. I want them to feel that if they want to go and they want to be an electrician, or they want to be a mechanic, or they want to cut grass for a living, I'm going to encourage them. I want them to do what they want. Obviously, I'm going to guide them with the knowledge that I have, and I'm going to give them the best answers to their questions with the knowledge that I have. But I want them to be happy right from the start. Like when they wake up in the morning, I want them to have that little tingly feeling in their stomach. I want them to feel excited to go to work. Obviously, there's going to be days that they're not. But since I can remember, I started working very, very young. I never had that. I never had that tingly feeling when I woke up in the morning. Yay, I want to go to work. I'm so passionate to go to work. I never had that because I was focused on the wrong things. Here in the village, they have their own school bus company. Yeah, same thing. It's a private company that the school hires. So the school is no longer responsible of the buses. Yes. Independence. I quit school at 16, became a plumber for 40 years. There's nothing wrong with that. Someone's backing up in my driveway. Hope there's not someone that's going to ring the doorbell. Hello, hello. Yeah. I'm trying to break that cycle. I'm really, really trying hard. And I was heartbroken a little bit when I was invited at my daughter's school to talk about my career. And in the letter that we received, it was like, I invite you to come talk about your careers and what you love about it, what you studied, what it took for you to get there, and any words you want to share with the kids. So I messaged the teacher and I'm like, well, my daughter wants me to go, but I'm a stay-at-home mom on a self-sufficiency journey. I also have other sources of income, but they're like pretty low. And she's like, it's okay. I just don't want the kids to think that YouTube is a career. So I was like, yes, YouTube is not a career, but it opened doors to many people to have a career. So like I was scared to go at her school and talk. She was very, very sad, Emilia, that I did not go. But I don't want to be judged by the kids. I don't want to be judged by the teacher. Obviously, if I want to change the cycle, I change it here. I could have changed it in the class, but that comment kind of like made me second guess my decision of not going. It is. My first granddaughter just graduated from high school and will be off to college in the fall. She's only the third person in our family that will graduate from college. And it like the fact that she decides to go and she wants to go is awesome. If one of my kids wants to go, I'm going to be the first cheerleader for them. and if they need help in their programs, I'm going to help them, again, with the best of my knowledge. The degrees that I have could potentially help them. But if they decide to go in something I do not know, well, then I'll do my best, because like I have a degree in tourism. There's not much I can do with that today. I have a degree in holistic practices. Unless they want to go in holistic practices, I can't help them. I have one unfinished diploma in computer science. That was like in the early 2000s. Everything has changed since then. So if any of my kids wants to go in programming or anything techie, I'm outdated. I'm old for them, so I won't be able to help them, but I will try my best. Gardening is a job now. Doesn't feel like work. It does and it doesn't. For me, I have to say that this year, since I changed my mindset, it no longer feels like work. It feels like a hobby. And I feel good about it. Like, I no longer spend my entire day slavering on the homestead. Downsizing actually is helping, and I am able to do other stuff. But yes, definitely gardening is a job. But then there's school for that. There is one homesteader that in Quebec that it was Boreal homesteading, Boreal living. Danielle, she's in agriculture now. She's studying agriculture. So there is studying that you can do for gardening. Obviously, it's different than working as an electrician, but it is college. No, I think it's university for her. No, it's university at home. It's going to take her a while to complete the degree, but having an agriculture, I don't know the specific she's studying, but it really sounds interesting. My son Philip will probably end up working with tractors, fixing them, or driving them, or being around them. That is for sure. He actually said to me yesterday he wants to have a business of landscaping, which I find cute because it's hard work. And he loves to cut grass. Like, he comes up from school and he asks his dad, I want to cut the grass on the little tractor. Can I go? And we put the adapter on the little tractor and he sits there and he does that. The only thing he struggles a little bit is to hold the weed eater because it's too long for him. I don't know if there is like like I can make it shorter for him. I would have to check, because like there's places where he cuts the little weeds and like you see that he struggled and he was trying to figure something out, but I think he would do good. He's always outside, always playing sports. He tolerates the heat pretty well. He's sad when he's stuck inside. I think he could do great for that. So maybe in the future, when he's old enough to have a company, he might on our street cut the grass. And like Annie's children, have a little business going on. I can stay for like 10 more minutes because I have to get ready for my picnic this afternoon. I have to put everything in a cooler. I have to get changed because I went to feed the chickens, and the little rascals, as I was putting fresh water, they stepped on their water and I was like drenched from that dirty water. So 10 minutes, yes. Hi, CR. We're not talking about food. We're talking about school and kids for the first time when you pop in. And now that you're in, we're probably going to talk about food. Bye. I have to say, you guys, I asked you for a favor last week. Well, Sunday. I asked you if you can take 10 minutes of your time and go watch a 10-minute video from beginning to end. Do a thumbs up and comment if you can, because I was struggling with my analytics with my YouTube channel. You guys, thank you. There is a little spike. If you can do it again, watch another one for another little spike. It would help me. I don't know what's going on. I really don't understand. We're a couple of YouTuber homesteader that were struggling with their analytics. Hi, Remy. Yeah, and I'm leaving like in 10 minutes. I don't know what's going on. Either you guys are like always outside, or the content we're sharing is not something you guys want to see. So if you can just give me 10 minutes of your time so that I can have like a second spike, and maybe that will help. We'll see. I am sharing more shorts. You guys seem to enjoy that. Like slightly different content in short. You seem to enjoy that. So I might squeeze in a couple of my shorts here and there during the week. Did you see the poutine post that I shared? CR. It was an epic poutine. I might have to do a tradition now. Like once a month. Should we do like a honoring the first weekend of every month? Should we do like a epic poutine? Take pictures? Remy's here. That was there at the conference. I don't know, whoever. Dave, you're still here. I don't think I saw Marilyn. I don't think I saw Tracy. Yeah, they were cute. It's an old video that I saved up for like a rainy day, and I think it was like a year ago or 2 years ago, and it was so cute. No, it was last year. And yeah. You're hungry now. Poutine. I haven't ate breakfast, and I'm going to go out picnic with my daughter. I think I'm going to ravage the picnic. Yeah, they were cute. 1 a month for poutine is... No. I mean, so the first weekend of May, we went to the conference, and we had this epic poutine. And as everyone that was there, and whoever wants to join us, should we do like the first weekend of every month in honor of our friendship, a poutine? You guys can eat poutine whenever you want. That's your choice. But I mean like an epic poutine, like something that we made from scratch. And like with meat and sauce, explore new possibilities as a poutine. Okay, so if you're not a Quebecer and you don't know what it is, I'm sure you've heard of it, but a poutine is French fries with a gravy sauce that is like flavored a little bit differently, and with curd cheese, and you dump a load of sauce and you let that cheese melt. And we're talking about food. And we added moose meat or beef. And the one I did was chicken nugget instead of moose meat or beef. short seems to do better in the summer. Yeah, I find that. It was a picture. It was a picture. I don't think I made a video. Well, it's easier to make a short. Like yesterday, I had 10 minutes to spare. I filmed 3 clips, pre-edited it, uploaded it, put music on it, and now it's in my YouTube. And whenever I have time, I'm just going to edit it. So I would say 20 minutes of my time ish, 20 to 30 minutes, like from beginning to end, ready to be published, compared to many hours. So I might explore more short content over the summer. Because I have 500 views on bunnies, but I barely have 100 views. But actually, no. So my bunnies, I have 400 views. But for a reason, I changed my publishing time this week. So I went in my YouTube analytics, and there is, where is it? In analytics, and there's something new for me. I haven't seen that in a while. There was, I'm trying to find it so I can share. So when I went to analytics, I went to audience, and usually when I would scroll down, I had like a graph that was like just giving me approximately when was the viewers there more often. And then like there was if it's light purple, it means there's a little bit. If it's like really, really bright purple, that means there's a lot of people. But there is something new from TubeBuddy that kicked on. I haven't seen this. Maybe it's been there for a while, but I noticed it last week. It gives me a graph, like Sunday for me, my publishing time should be around 4 p.m. Monday should be around 2 p.m. Tuesday should be around 5 p.m. Wednesday, 3 p.m. Thursday, 4 p.m. Friday, 11 a.m. and Saturday, 1 p.m. So this week I tried, but it never clicked. It was never there. It was like I've been going through my analytics and it only appeared not long ago because I went a couple of times. You've been asking me to go to my analytics and it was never there. It was only the graph. It was not like exactly recommendations from TubeBuddy. I think it happened when I just renewed my license for TubeBuddy. Because I just renewed my license at the beginning of the month. It was not there before. Before, I only had the analytics of the YouTube thing. But this is like TubeBuddy. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I can't go back in the past. Now, like yesterday, my post was out at 5. And my video also last week was out at the suggesting time, which I can't remember what it was on Friday. And I'm having more views. So I'm going to try to explore that with more short content. Yeah. I should do that. So my camera, my filming camera that Fred lent to me, this one, where is it? I can no longer use it. So this is my camera that I filmed all winter long with, or most of winter long with it. And when I came back from convention, when I unpacked my car, I broke one of the legs of my tripod. So if I bring it outside, the 3 legs work, but it's like the middle leg, it just popped off. So if there's a big gash of wind, my camera is going to fall on the side. So I'm back to filming with my phone. I'm a bit sad about that, so I'm saving up for a more professional tripod. I'm looking maybe for like a monopod tripod, and the one that Lynn has, that's a bit longer. So mine is about this, mine's about this tall. There is one that's a bit like twice as tall, and you can wrap it around your arm. Or I was exploring selling the old GoPro that we have and get the one that Remy suggested. I think it was Remy that suggested that. So outdoors, I would use my GoPro, and it would be lighter. And then when I want like do pictures, and when I get like more habits of using my big camera, or I could use the big camera for like smaller content or bigger whatever, instead of using my phone, because there's a boatload of pictures and videos that I have to delete every week, because I search for stuff. Like I take pictures, I go to the grocery store, I take a picture of something that I want to do research on, and like it's like 100 pictures behind when I come back at the end of the week. Yes, I know. I'm going to try to fix it. No worries. It was a gift from Tracy. Fred says he's going to try to, well, let me show it to you. So I could use it like this without opening it, but it's this leg that broke. Like the middle leg. And we're going to try to figure out if it can work either without it, or if you can fix it. Because it is an expensive camera that's on top of it, so we don't want to risk it. Well, guys, I have to go. It was fun chatting with you guys. We did end up talking about food. No, one of the legs can't come out. So there is the 3 legs, and then the middle leg. The middle leg is broken, and one of the leg doesn't extend to the. There's 1 or 2 that doesn't extend. I like to pull it out, and then I have to push it back in. And every time I do that, I break a little bit more of it. So I'm trying to save it so that we can repair it. But it's like, it's not made for outdoors. It's made for indoor. It's not made for what we do on a regular basis. Like if I would like to film on a daily basis, open it, close it, open it, close it, open it, close it, it probably wouldn't even last up till now. It's something like a beginner or someone that like only uses it a couple of times. But the one that we want converts into a monopod, and I would be able to hold the thing, and it just either hold it in my hand or extend it all the way to the max, and I could just drop it to the floor and just like bring it around if my arm is tired. And you guys won't like see me like up, down, because the camera is really like heavier for me than my phone. See you around. Thank you. Thank you. I have to go eat, but I have to wait for another hour because I have to get ready, go to my daughter's school, and wait for 11:30. But I will eat soon. So everyone, this week, I have no idea what I'm going to create for you guys. I had a couple of projects that I wanted to do. I have to go over some footage that I already filmed, if I'm doing that, or if I'm doing something new. I'm going to keep you guys posted. And again, I'm doing I'm still doing the 30 post challenge that Remy challenged me with. I'm still going strong, and I might continue to do it. So if you're interested in doing that and you're a content creator, it's hashtag 30 post challenge. You either do a film, a short, a live, or a community post for 30 consecutive, for 30 days. You decide when you start, and you just use the hashtag. So everyone, have a nice day. Take care. Bye.